Yo, this is your boy Mikey Mercer, and you are locked. And this is We Need to Talk. So come, let me talk, let me chat, let me have a good time. It's gonna be vibes.
Hey, click.
Because in my head it's like, once I'm working out, I cannot be fat.
We take money here.
But there are people with
Cut the cameras, dead ass.
Hello?
Oh my goodness, you'll never believe this.
What? Nah, you kidding.
Nah, girl, we need to talk.
Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of We Need to Talk. As you see, I am next to another person that is another superstar. Mikey Mercer, or I should say Michael Mercer, because you introduced yourself as Michael.
Mikey Mercer.
Yeah. I harassed him at Car Festa, and now I'm going to say that we're friends. Delulu, but that's the Salulu. So I harassed him at Car Festa, and I said, you have to come on the podcast now. So here he is. Tell us a little bit about you. Who are you, if people don't know who you are?
Well, I am me, for the most part. People will know me as the chubby grass skirt fella. Who was up on the Bajan. Again, into singing in 2004. Became the youngest real marshmallow in Barbados at that time. Came second to Edwin, which felt like winning to me. After that, it was just grow from strength to strength. Is a lot of the career is 21 years so far. A lot of ups and downs. People only tend to focus on the ups, but there's a lot of ups and downs. But I've been with a lot of hard work. I've been working really, a lot, long hours. I've been fortunate to attend a few crowns.
Saying it modestly.
And a real big majority work. So that's me. And the listeners, that's me in my show.
Stick your head over there. Yeah, so that exactly. Okay. So you said you started in 2004. What brought you into the realm of music? Did it start with Soca or did it start?
Well, to get me into music of itself, I actually started singing from the time I was 6. My very first solo, I sang "Oh Holy Night" for the Governor General at 6. And I went to Wesley Hall. I was an infant. We went over to primary school. I became a part of the Wesley Hall Orthodox Society.
That was not because of that, guys. I was just joking.
That's been Charles. That's what people hear it.
Alright.
You went to Ernest, so if you really want
I
to
thought it was when they feel that way too. Like, oh, where's y'all? Okay.
But at that time, Wesley Hall had a serious music program. So, like when they left Wesley Hall going to QC, I was at grade 6 in theory. Right? And from there, they messed a lot of the church choirs and that kind of stuff. But then I really got into a cappella singing and that kind of thing. So it was more or less on that side, because by nature I'm a baritone bass. Right? But I really get into the soca side of things.
I love how they have no clue what you're talking about.
what you do like this.
I know what you're talking about.
Okay, sure.
So by the bar for them who know, right? So the baritone bass, if you remember like Boys the Man and them kind of thing, remember the guy Michael that talked about it. So that's where we singing, we fill up the bottom man and make everything sound wrong and nice. You women supposed to like it, say it's so sassy. They still waiting. So it was actually practice. I actually had a practice with the projection and that sort of stuff to speak where he's speaking though, because this is very, very fully comfortable. Right? But many people don't really hear me. So I had to
I
practice.
struggle with people not hearing
Right.
me.
So, but then Timmy, who's part of the grass skirt posse too, he had a song called Bumper Catch a Fire, right? So we went to Trinidad. We were actually part of Marshall set. So for that carnival, and I learned a lot of that from being about Marshall's work ethic and that kind of stuff. Even though it wasn't into that side as yet, right? He was a workaholic, right? But after Marshall said we were at Pier 1 for this specific event, and we actually had about 45 minutes before the bus came to take us back to the hotel. And I see these fellas in all black come on and dismantle the place. I was like, who is this? I want this. That was Bunty Garland. The first time I saw Bunty Garland before. And I went back to the hotel and I actually wrote a poem. Came back to Barbados, tell bloody one, saying bloody had nothing. Tell me right there. They take the poem, put melody to it, come together. People call grass skirt. That's what the career started.
I would say insert grass skirt, but copyright. And we're not finna do that. But the ones that know. Wow. That's an amazing coming of age story. But as you said, many people talk about the ups. Let's talk about some of the downs.
Yeah. Which part? Am I telling you what about that?
Nah.
I honestly think Soca is one of the hardest genres to perform and to remain consistent. Right? For one, you gotta reinvent and prove yourself every single year. Right? If you're lucky for the year, so I think every 6 months. You know what I'm saying? And because Soca's was more so seen as a seasonal music, it kind of breaking out now because there's no carnival season. You got carnivals all over the year now. But it was challenging, and as a new artist as well, with the direction that I wanted to take, it was a lot of guesswork, right? There was a lot of trial and error because I like to have some level of insight as to what's going on. I like learning things. So I ain't just getting in the studio saying I left. I want to understand what production is saying. I ask a lot of questions and annoy some people. And so, but I want to learn so I know what's going on. And so there were things that they said, well, you know, this is how we do it, but why? Because this is how we did, that's what I did enough really. Yeah, so let me try something else. Most times they work. But the house sometimes I try something else and it did work. Right? So it was a lot of the battle back and forth. And as you would imagine, one of the things that I learned about music, arts generally, because you put your heart and soul into something, you put, you know, everything you get months for this thing, lay out the general popular people like, it's a harsh reality of music and art in general. So there were times that, you know, as we sing, you got lost to your hits. When you hear it, yeah, boy, this could be a banger. This ain't a hit. Many people hear it, it's just like, all right, it's all right. Like, but that's the thing of music. And with that comes a lot of self-doubt because you really don't know if people are going to let you song. So what you gonna do if they don't let you song? Because they just my job, they my full-time job. So it was a case of if it's a serious risk kid, it has some things that choose a hit. So it was a struggle. At times, but if it's something that I learn, it's always darkest before the dawn. Right? That's a lot of times you will get pushed to that limit just to see how bad you want it. And most times it's right before that breaking point. Right before that, man, they're done with this here. That's when the magic is happening. I think it's just the first, or whatever you choose to call it. Just want to see how bad you really want this and if you're willing to push through the uncomfortable times. Because if anybody tell you that music is all clean fly and sweet every lane, ain't that for no one. No genre, it don't always happen like that. But perception, people will think that, yeah, boys, they always fly. But even if you look back at things, if you look at like Michael Jackson had albums that sell like 20 million. And he was a album flop. But it's not. You get what I mean? Anybody would love to have a 20 million, right? But they're stuff. You know what I mean? So it's the ups and downs. You've all learned to learn. One of the things I learned, I learned this from karate. You've all learned to do before you do.
You're black belt.
Yeah.
Question. You ever had the opposite where you thought a song was like, eh, and then everybody just like it?
Yes.
You ready to sing it song?
Thought Wallet was
So let me explain how. So Finger sent me the rhythm. I had a rhythm for about 2 months. Right? They could not figure out what to do. Couldn't figure it out. So in June, remember Crop Music releasing May. Deadline for that competition was in the middle of June, right? So the first week of June, I went by blood to do background for somebody's song. I said, blood, man, if I say, hey, tell me what you think about this. They played the rhythm. Blood was quite remember it was the rhythm wasn't finished. I said, this got potential. I said, so what the first thing you feel was I said, what you gonna do? So we get ready, right? Yeah. You saw both? What you just do? Put your hands. What you want to do? People walk up. How's up, I run up on his boy. Yeah. What next? He how's up, you walk out down. Hey, shoulder, hey, yeah. Verse.
That's crazy.
Chorus. verse that song in its entirety took us about 15 minutes. Right? And when you get to the bridge, what you can do, we put everybody in here, we go, then it's gonna go down, alright? Go down, but yeah. So
no, this is hilarious.
alright, so when we get recorded, must have been?
No.
Record the leads, backgrounds, everything. Send him fingers, said, chat this in, tell me what you think. We have rehearsal, because we have to hook up, we still so we have rehearsal the night. We let the band hear the song. Right? And I was like, what part this come from? What is this? I wouldn't even know hearing this. And I said, we do this the other day. We have to perform the next day. We had the performance. And coming on the end, and they mentioned, well, sing PC new song. Oh, we can say PC new song. I didn't even know the words. We about to start to play rhythm. So we mumble, right? It's actually on YouTube. That's a clip on YouTube on one of the pages. Right? And the people just react to this song. It was like, because I had another song that one these things fell apart. Seriously? So then it was like, boy, blood. This was the choosing of. Because all this happened in 4 days, right? You recorded with the Friday, the performance of the Saturday. Sunday was like, shh. But if we had a little more time, we should have put this song in competition. Because the deadline was Tuesday. I said, blood boy, we should have finished this song. I said, what? I'm like, done ready this song already, boy. I said, but the song in mixer. And I said, they must see people like it. So after that, the Monday, like people were calling me, send our song. I said, what song? Man, the song I want to sing that thing. I said, but that song ain't done. Say what you got. So the majority of what y'all hearing already, right, is the unmixed version. We just like, oh, but the vibe of that song, people just took and ran with it. So much so that Kaduma there, police effects. Because people were not gonna run, everybody's talking doing that. So the girls, so the man started running, right? And I remember that party Monarch. We performed I performed at 2, I performed at 4. No, I performed at 2, Blood performed at 4, so I performed at 10. But Blood had a clue. But perform. Blood kind of rehearsed and left. But I said, you play. I tell Blood what shoes them. Man, you don't even know what color you're wearing. Bring what shoes. Right? That's follow. It was so, I won't say amazing. Then everybody realized that song was coming next. Because you got to stand at the wings at the stage for performance. I see people start to get up and stretch and think, oh, look at people going, what? People start to come down as when the started, people went berserk. And when you dancer look at me and say, well, you don't beat yourself so bad. Like, people just like something. So hard away, like I said, I got blood at her. Right? And they just want to win real much and to know. Then people hear it out. And that song is 12 years old. Still kicking ass.
The song's 12 years old?
12 years old,
Oh my
13.
cheese on burgers.
Well, but consider that. Then Soca for the Hill this year, he started with come together, dust up the hill. And I'm 21 years old.
Yeah.
Studied that. So it just concretes and made the importance of quality of music.
Do you ever feel like if you have to beat your old self?
I thought so initially. Right? It was oh yeah, you gotta do better. Like, how you can beat grass skirt, how you can beat Feting Family, nah. There will never be another grass skirt. Right? I didn't even try to be that. That space and that time was what it was. And it don't make no sense. It made no sense trying to open the door. It made no sense trying. I just try to create music. How you feel at the time, if I write it or if another writer sends the drop, if I connect and if 10 people can connect in a way, the message in it, if it run low, so be it. But I really try not to. That kind of experience, right? Like I try not to beat the songs. I just try to be music.
That's was very crazy.
Yeah, but I guess I don't get good spots. I love Soca like bad. So hearing it coming from you it's great to hear. So now when I hear the song, I'm going to go, oh, it's like that story though.
It's cool because Soca's a very one of the most interactive genres.
Yeah, it is.
Right? And one of the things that I think people have asked me everything, like you think you got an edge. I think you got an edge from a lot of artists. Because you got very graphic about right?
Yeah.
So I generally don't think as an artist. I think as you watch the song, maybe you walk in or so if it don't feel to dance on a recording, start over. So we get that feeling. Maybe it ain't gonna translate everything. But are you gonna be able to enjoy it when you're performing? So we try to keep that. So anybody I know me know I love Soca to be core. I love Soca. Love it. So I just try to make music to let people help people forget the stresses of the day and for that space. Sometimes you walk into other bare stress you gotta last also if you don't mind getting this party here, I walk up by, drink 2 rums, and as simple as that is, that can stop you from tipping.
Mhm.
You know? Mental health is a serious thing.
That, like, even though, yeah, goosebumps. Has already no sense. But like, what's on my head is like, how does Soca for you translate who Mikey is? The black belt person, the psychology degree, the you as you.
I think it got me the message. So I like happy music. Okay? For the majority of my life, people always tell me, "Well, you're gonna smile," and I like to see people smile. So I try to encourage that. I try to get that in the music. To get a level of uplift. But when my first year, 2004, same time together, I was walking through town. I did before the competition. Right? I was walking through town and this lady passed me by Collins in Broad Street. But she was grass right? I say, yeah. I listen, you saved my life. I say, you think you're wrong with it? You already talked to them because I know you. She was like, no. You saved my life. I said, explain yourself. She was suicidal, right? And she contacted, she decided, well, this is the I can't get more. I can cut my wrist here to end this. So she was there, had the place, she told me she had put things in place because she had a young child as well. She put things in place and she then sort out and then come together, come up on the radio. And she said, you like this song? I might want to hear this song one more time before. No, I guess the good thing or the bad thing of being a new artist is they don't hear it that often, right? So she had wait a while. So by that time, obviously started to reconsider and all that kind of stuff. So she did that's what I'm saying. So it was from that I truly started to say, you know, so imagine if the message of the song was different. That could actually tip her to do it. So it's just really a very cognizant messaging in this song. Within the psychology I use, not the psychology of words, the psychology of music, mood. You ever heard about some songs that literally give you like euphoric feeling, like just one jumbo on. Right? Yeah, that big design most things. Some people that say that by accident, but it could be designed for the most part. And the next thing is that I got a soft spot for children too. That's why I have a team like a charity. We usually work with at-risk youth and households and such. And that would have stemmed from what my father told me. From when I was in the hospital when I was younger. When I was 7, I got my tonsils removed. And that was the worst initial 3 days of my life. Because that children was in the dark. Nobody was talking to anybody. It was obviously lonely as a 7-year-old child. The first time I ever seen away from home and all this kind of thing. And this group of students from the Garrison Secondary came to the hospital on Wednesday and brought food baskets for the children in the hospital. You know, I honestly can't remember much about that day. I do, however, remember the shift in the mood that happened because of that. Right? It is almost like because of that, the nurses opened the windows because they suddenly got brighter. All the children start talking, and it was a better experience. It was a good experience, right? But I remember that only like 2 years ago, my father took out a newspaper clipping. Apparently, the media was there, and they took a photo of me getting the basket. And my father told me he believed that this is why I started passionate about giving back and working with children and that sort of stuff because they experience what the difference it can make. Because you don't ever know the impact you can have on people's lives, right? Because that simple, like, just a bunch of fruit basket. I can't imagine when I eat fruit. I can't eat fruit.
Yeah.
I definitely call it that drink juice. I can't eat nothing, but it's the act, that random act of things, right? The impact that I had on me was so. I carry this here through my entire life subconsciously. So I just hope you know that in some way I can impact somebody and that in a positive way.
So can we talk a little bit more about Team Mikey Charity? What is it?
Team Mikey Charity came about because I found out I was real idiots to help people. There's a lot right there. So I decided I got for the original charity. I got for my charity, and I work with some children. One of the major projects that we started working on is the UN with the UN women, ending violence against women and such, and women and children. So I was actually UN ambassador for that. So we work real close with them and working with the kids and gaining hampers and all that kind of thing. So that's where it really stemmed from. We gradually grow. We're technically a small charity. We got like 5 people, right? But we work hard. It's not for it. Charity work is not for it. But we know we do not only host calls with hampers and all such. We do scholarships to children going from primary school into secondary school. We take care of their entire first year. We do children's homes, we do senior citizens homes, we work with the children's ward, the neonatal intensive care unit. That's, as you can see, the law it's very children's based. And all of that kind of ties in to my career. Let me explain how. Because the first time I said that's where right? The first time I say that's only get boom. Bad. With hard. With
They're just rough.
rough. Savage. It's drunk. Right? And I was like, well, the hell with this, I get my heart out. Right? But my manager at the time said, well, here again, and I was afraid of it. There is a school that want you to come and sing. You could do the school the next day, which was exactly school fair. And if you want to start singing after, but go live with each other. No problem. So I went to St. George Primary. Damn children let me sing that song about 50 times. Back to back. All because of the grass. Then just ready for that. I sing all like body. Grass. So I decided, man, if I keep singing, man, just keep singing each other. You will sing to it. So it really actually children is the reason I started singing. So which is again, I guess, very focused on the straight happening as well.
So can we technically consider Grasper a nursery rhyme?
How about one of these secondary school chants? How about that? Let's not go to nursery school.
Based on how he just described it. See, like,
They got these secondary school
yeah,
chant
it's like, yeah, diddle, Grasker.
Yeah, well, so that's what I end up. But
Naughty babies.
the charity is we working hard and that's really for the reunion now too.
I'm just about to bring that up.
Yeah, 100% international Barbadian acts. Almost every promoter I spoke to tell me that it was impossible. Real talk. Almost every. The Barbadians didn't want to come and say what they were doing. You already have to have an international act. I'm not going to get international act. No global can handle it. Alright? So And it's been growing nicely. Next year is our 5th year. We actually sold out this year. And the reviews like just keep getting better and better. Everybody say, "Boy, I know who you talk this year, boy. I know who you talk this year." Every year, but I had a 5-year plan, right? So I actually started on the next 5-year plan. I can tell you, for July 24th, 2026, reunion getting stupid. Like I intend to overdo it next year for that 5-year anniversary. Real talk.
So I can't have my birthday party same day because my birthday is 2 days before that. Noted. Noted. But
you could come to
I
reunion.
will be there. We usually go to the reunion.
Yeah, it's always a vibe. Yeah.
And is what I really like about it, because as all the proceeds, well, after you don't pay the bills, it's good to turn. I don't take a cent about it, right? But it's the love, your mom, it's the love that the artist, right? Not only me, everybody. The new artists, the artists from yesteryear, the current artists, and many times they always kind of be after the show. They're like, "Thank you for this. Thank you. This is something that they need." Because you could very well get jaded with this record. Not be able to look be the artist. You only going to see the far acts.
Yeah, you can't perform on a 40 plus.
That's why we say it's 41 by 41. Hey, little Betty. But yeah, and I believe in my business and I believe in talent and I believe in long talent. That's also another thing. I made a conscious effort to work with some of the younger artists. Right? So even with the junior Soca and stuff, I work with 2 of the artists there and they went pretty well. The one of them won and that's what went through. So passing on what I learned to them, and that's the better in the industry and music.
Do you think you're ever going to retire?
From music? Nah. I may have slowed down, but I don't think I can retire. Hopefully God's spare life and health. I want. Because I enjoy it. It's truly something that I enjoy. I enjoy seeing the smell of people's faces. I enjoy seeing it's an amazing feeling. It is like music. I like seeing people smile. So as long as we continue to have the opportunity and the platform.
That might have seemed like an out-of-pocket question. It wasn't. Because some agents feel that the older artists, it's like, are you ever going to stop? Like, lucky the newer ones have their chance, or your music isn't as good as what it used to be, so like, are you ever going to get all these? I'm not talking about you. I'm not going to say who I'm talking about, because we don't want to burn any bridges. But there are some artists that will come on the stage and they'll be like, "You singing that again? You did again?" Have you ever felt like if people didn't want to be in the space?
No. To be honest, I'm thankful. No. But a way to tell you, it's not as easy as people think. Right? And when you got a yardstick, most of the artists that you would see that happening with these people called super mega hits. Right? So you getting judged on the yardstick with this super mega hits. And it's after you come in and understand that partying has changed exponentially. Right? So coming out again, this is why like a lot of people gonna be they're very wary when they come to me with this kind of conversation, because I grew up in it. And in it I may be fat. I didn't see it. I was in it. You get what I mean? So I come up when you got to affect, especially during Corona, and you're leaving in time to get your first bus to go home. Right? When there were at most 1 or 2 photographers. One, obviously they had the phones and that kind of stuff. And everybody come out to part, which is why they fashion the reunion as such. Right? Is a whole lot more. You get more from artists when you give more to the artist. It is a symbiotic relationship. One of the annoying things it is appreciated on the level, in particular for a soca artist who is playing off of energy. You come on, you bump on the stage, you amp up. I see a total phone. They're not dancing. They look just dancing there. So. Funny fun. Can't be that with party. Right? Is wanting to capture the moment. It's better to live in the moment. You can take a picture. Yeah, you should. If you prefer, you should be there. Right? But when so a lot of times is the only thing constantly we change. Things can change. Well, it can change, but about certain fundamentals, about certain things that should transcend generations regardless. Respect, and them kind of things. But sometimes they have people that set in the wheels. They want to change. They want to evolve. One of the few artists I could go on there, bro. One of the few artists that have been able to transcend about 5 generations is Red Plastic Bike. Right? You could go to children that in school, like primary school, never know Red Plastic Bike. Right? And artists that come up 5 years ago, artists don't know. Right? And back in the winning competition, went like the born. Is that right? Yeah, they have all this money and this thing, right? So, and that's not easy to be able to transcend those. But he stayed true to himself, but he would shift a little bit with time. You know, stay current, stay on. And that's what I think you try to do, but it don't work. That is not as easy as people think it is. Singing on a stage, but on a whole, is not as easy as people think it is. I was hoping that karaoke would have shown people that, but some people said, hey, they could do it.
Karaoke queen over there.
I say so sorry you said that word.
But we would tell people, it's one thing to start off and sing a song. It's another thing to go up and sing and perform it.
Sure,
Right?
next.
Learn to dance.
Ain't one of the dancing, bro, is the
You go hype up.
when you walk,
happy.
chip it, even for a groove like a sweet soca, right? Move it unless you come in and stand up and sing the song in the wrong spot. You still have more from stage to side, by second chorus, I guarantee you.
I don't know get that.
If you understand,
Heavy breathing through
you
so.
listen. You get what I mean? So it's this thing you gotta play your fitness and all that sort of stuff. And it really is, as you can see, as people think. And then patience. Why should I respond to you? That's
Bajan's so unresponsive. The funny thing that I feel about Bajan's is that you kind of know you're doing good when Bajan just standing there.
Yeah.
It's just be like, next time there, that mean that.
It good.
Yeah.
But watch now,
If it's
right?
not gonna be a walk with.
Yeah, we can walk.
But after that, though, you don't get, bring your belly for the stage, when you come off, you perform so hard.
Yeah.
What?
This is the same person you see. The person you see just stand up there like,
Yeah.
you there belting up you hard. I just see Bajan like,
Yeah.
do it.
Not a good.
And then you go.
So what I said, and you heard a lot of international accent. Being the crow, the hardest crow.
What?
Never come across.
Alright, so I got a question. I got this he's not an artist, right? He's more like a comedian. But he had got this thing where when he was coming to his shows, he would like put you phone in like a ziploc and like a bag, right? And then you would get back, you get the ticket number for thing, and you get back after the show. Is that saying that you would consider knowing that because
but but that would be a small event. Imagine doing that for 4,000 people.
Understand?
Right? So because I've seen it on cruises, on catamaran cruises, or not anything, and I've seen it at host parties, right? Like these people that's all right, here again, I know all this picture thing, but and the parties would be cranking. You know what I'm saying? Because the people, the freedom, right? It's not only distraction, but not only taking the pictures of them, right? Something you just want to release and you don't go worry about the next day you at work. A picture show up on Instagram.
I think that was more also give rise more so to the juveniles. It was the whole like meetings and stuff like that. The darkness as hell.
Ain't even the dark
and the private.
People get fined based on recording. I think they want to risk it. Not just the phone. It's more so that the paint and the powder and the water, all that getting in the phone, that way there's less of the footage.
Although you don't leave them from the car when you go to that place because they don't want to get damaged.
And then you just get more, is enjoy yourself. But when you got a normal fat and you in the space, everybody's like, yeah, time to adjust.
Because I have seen, there are many times I've seen people party for a snap. Literally 15 seconds. And if you watch the body, it's like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
And then what do you
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate to see it.
What? So, but I would just let people to live in the moment a little more. Try to enjoy yourself. Always remember that we take up a phone to record. Hey, you can catch you somewhere. But you try to look at a full stage on the screen. Like a full stage there.
In front of you.
I don't even want to show people. If people want to see it, they come. But let's live it and enjoy it. Life is so fleeting. Enjoy all of it. All of it. Even there's one thing in life that inevitable thing. All of it, we sign up to that line and we don't know again. Enjoy it, son.
Death Michael Mercer being talked here. That is inevitable. Michael Mercer coming to Sheldon McQueen. You know what has to happen. So that's two.
Yeah.
That's two.
I kind of he could tell you, when I got a Soca party going, I tell him, put my phone in pocket, I want to stay. That's off everything. I feel like I make one word when I have a Soca party.
As it should be.
Yeah, but
one of the things, and I stand again. I stand for my word. If you don't like so, we ain't gonna come in.
that's it.
So if you don't like, say if you don't like that, so everybody's not gonna like something.
Yes.
That's it. Everybody don't like that. So everybody like hip hop, everybody like R&B, everybody like country. Them who like it will go. Why are you coming to a Soca event? That's Soca playing.
Exactly that.
That don't make no sense. Stay home
Exactly.
or find somewhere else to go.
Why listen? The in between DJs that's more paintings that's not Soca, Soca Fest. Take it away. Stop it.
It is a Soca
Enough.
fact.
That's enough of that.
My God, no, you do not need a balance. We have all the balance in the rest effects.
Yeah.
Exactly.
When you got reggae events, you stick to reggae.
Yeah.
We got these R&B fact, these R&B party play R&B, right? And they got a Soca party, play the Soca music and learn the music. We got so much Soca eons. And the same way how to delve back into the foreign music, you can delve back into the Bajan music.
Go back in time, come back forward, all the things. Because them is one play the same set. All the DJs is one play the same set. Why y'all playing the same sets?
Because as what at the good time before they're looking forward. We can get forward from.
You will get forward from playing from 2K4 10, 8,
Walking ladies used to.
go back.
Yes,
And you would get so much people being like, you, when is the last time you heard that song?
That's it there now. So, and that was actually the premise, like at a blurry, So I go back and look for songs. I actually did at events. I listen to them, boom, malicious bars. I listen to people. See, oh, okay, who we coming this month? Who we coming this month? It's like, oh, yeah. So then it's going to find them. Most times then it's going to convince them. I come and sing a song because a lot of times we say my baby, just don't let me know more. I said, not so. That's ain't here, nothing for you that could gravitate to it. Right? But the biggest song, come and sing this song. I guarantee you, they can respond. And today, all of them we have all the times. Like, some of them even start by singing stuff like that, right? But it is that if you're doing it so come in so perfect, ask if I the genre, man. It just you stop you lane, let me stop you lane. And a lot of people that be online talking about the thing don't like soca. You understand? But there's the loudest.
Yeah.
That's the unfortunate thing.
Oh, this is gay here.
Yeah.
Best known beats best every day. So it was.
Was there ever a point that you wanted to try a different genre, or you always solely soca?
I did it so good. I used to dabble. Like, I used to sing with African Syndicate.
Check. John Mark.
Yeah, I used to do a lot of covers and that kind of stuff. Dabbling some pop, dabbling some reggae. Right? But soca is very, that's what you feel. Right? The deepest. Right? I had a point in time I don't want done. Right? I had some very personal issues and that kind of stuff as well. And there was a point in time where I saying, all right, well, it was a good run. But now this, they let do something else. But which is very important to have great people around. Right? So one of my especially fast guy. My time, hey, can't work. That can't work. I can't for you. I'll be getting to first lick. A few years ago, my first lick was fit. Sorry. But now, all years was with me live. Ain't done. You can talk who you want. But you know, it isn't. But we going get to the gate. When they get through the gate, Mikey Mercer! 4 times a year. You want to see you alone? It's all familiar? Boy, we time of year coming, boy. You know, we won't be impartial when I saw him. Very cool, impartial.
Does this man know that he wrote that song too?
Yes, he does. And they stood up in that fact. I take the last song. And we went to Chris Almond 2 days later. It's a Chris. They got a song here. I want to do it in my year. I want everything live. And just wait, bum. Chris along. They said I mean demo, but we normally do it. We would run trip outside and work with you last time. You want to say that same acapella? Let me hear it. So you went in, sing acapella, and today, Chris said, nothing else. The man never responded. Man, get up. This is the song, and that was Feting Family. The solution way the type of Sundays is always darkest before the dawn. It's very get work to that. And the magic has happened because that song still, with Bird Squad, that's only song that the gift that keep on giving. Right? The response not only here but overseas to that track. The feel of that track. The speak, the unity that it assumes. Right? That's the general vibe of the song. It's a little short of magical, I thought.
It is.
Right?
Definitely is.
So that kind of kickstart my second leg in my career. So And that was actually the first sweet soca song that I wrote by myself. So,
All because we wanted to quit.
all because they wanted to play. But had the right people.
Yeah.
So and then eventually what you got? You didn't get a figure out. And it's like, I don't know. Well, in my mind, I swear, I don't know anything. Bottom up.
You are. Just listening to your stories, like it gives you such a euphoric feeling of I wish I could do that.
You
And
know,
also the I can do that.
you can. Anybody was to tell me that would be a songwriter. They tell me I am a songwriter, a great song. Right? But as a songwriter, you're gonna be able to put yourself in that person and write a song that works for them. But that's something that actually one of the things I benefited from the COVID. We had time. So we were able to practice a regular jump. But I was able to practice, right? And because of that, I was able to, write some songs that would help, like jumpstart something, no matter what was sugary. And the one, to me, the more most monthly one, it's Hardy Party. Because another story right now.
I was gonna ask you, after you finish it, that would kind of stem off of Feting Family in any way, shape, or form.
No, in no form, in no shape or form. Again, like I say, I don't try to beat songs.
Yeah, not
Straight
necessarily
in.
deep, yeah.
But what I did, I was at Pandemonium the year in front, and I showed him blood. They said, "Man, blood, you perform here, blood, why you got what?" And everybody taking that blood is the day that's where that started, right? So the following year, which would have been last year, was my 20th anniversary. So I said, Lord, I prayed to Lord, give me a song I could give to blood. I could bring him back. But gave them the next morning to get contact with us. I said, okay, this what potential. Wrote the song, sent it to Red Boys. Red Boys said, we like this in. I said, good. Then they sent it to blood. I said, we think about this. I said, like they said, I said, we get Red Boys for this. I said, boy, Red Boys pretty song. I said, I ain't gonna do it. This is my gift to you for taking the risks on me 20 years ago. This is my present to you. And he was like, well, you want to do it? You want to do it with me? Which is what you will see if you look at the song. There's blood featuring it. Yeah, of course, the blood on it. It's really blood song. It was my present to him. And it's a blood you're going to just learn the song, sing it, and do everything else. You do the marketing, do the video, do everything else. Just go and sing. It's my gift to you. Because in my first year, blood literally sabotaged himself to push me for the wrong market. But he had a song that was popular to me. But on the road, he needed singing his song to tell me to sing. I had to judge the points and that was right. Like a different kind of person to do that. Right? So it was an honor for me to write a song for blood. People get that blood. People travel, you square one and they travel all over the world with music. So it was within that it was an honor for me, but then when only people gravitated to something. And even on people just truly love it. So when they see him perform it, there are times like he tell me come up before, so he tell me like I can't better. But you mean they saw him back and they watch. And I watch the people, they watch him. And he smiled from his smile from his right? That's again how we feel so we do something good. And that was just his gift.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Huh?
That's incredible. Though.
I think we did it with a good heart.
I'm gonna tell you, you got a real general, a real genuine heart. Like this.
And one of my
No, it's not all the gifts that want to give you poor. Poor thing. Do better. Do better. I want Soca before.
Oh, brother.
So that speaks to me. Thank you.
It's kind of fun that people gravitate to it like that, and he like the anime pretty good.
I just sit and I excited because I'm soaking in your energy.
Yeah.
You have a positive energy. So I love people with energies that are not draining energies. Usually I get drained by people, but you're giving me
again, I try-
versus taking it.
From jump everything, I try to lift and try to.
That's
Try
a
to help.
special thing. A lot of people can't do that. Even when they are people that are trying to be helpful,
Mhm.
sometimes their energy is a sucking one.
Yeah.
A soul sucking energy. But you have an energy that just gives.
Yeah,
Let me
thank
just
you.
hype you up.
Thanks.
It's true.
It's also understanding that, and as you all, I'm pretty sure you all know, everybody will feel it, right? Also, you what? That's all living. Hard.
Yeah.
And I've gotten to that point in my career. Personally, I live hard. Everybody can play, don't let everybody. So everybody can like me, right? Sometimes they don't even know what to do like me for. Right? Ain't no more that I hate you for it. Right? But there's a saying for those who believe no proof is necessary. For those who don't believe no proof is possible. Right? There are some people that just dedicated to the concept of waiting.
They are.
Right?
Just wake up and be like, time to hit Mikey.
So that's understanding that. Before there's a bundle, but wait a minute, no, you would have. Yeah, but people get people. And they know you could do it. So live your life. Try to try to be better. I far from the saying I would never tell anybody to say it. I hurt people, and I sorry that I hurt people. I've been hurt. You understand? But just try to be a better person each day. I guess that's where you grow from that person.
Right now, it might not be a see on camera. Like he got on his brand 11 more. Yeah, it's just he just doing it better now. That's some people. It's crazy.
Everybody got a thing. Sneakers is way. Right?
You have a sneaker wall.
No.
You gotta get it. You gotta get the. I actually saw it last time I went to Florida. The boxes, the
Yeah.
clear boxes that y'all got. And I was freak out.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah,
A lot.
the issue with being a sneakerhead is you just want more, and then sometimes in life it's got responsibility and stuff that you gotta do and all that.
So what I do, Dread, I had to like I had to limit myself, right? When you achieve this, you could trick yourself. So it's yes, it's not something I'm not saying I stuck to it all the time. But I try to I have a few fears.
Next time I win this party, Monarch, $5,000 in sneakers.
One of the things my dad always told me, two things. My dad said is clothes. Always make sure your shoes clean. You could go on a real nice outfit if your shoes dirty, drop it on it.
Why are dads like that? My dad was shiny shoes.
Very, very simple. You can have on if you go on like from sneakers, you can go on a plain shirt, very ordinary pants, and a rough pair of shoes, and they pop.
And it's just not very.
Yeah, that's
That's what y'all just do for majority of the old things. We
yeah,
don't
make it like
really,
what y'all choose to do. Right?
Yeah.
The flip side, make sure it's not good. But you could dress real good if it smell bad. So, sneaker like a little.
Talking about this reminds me of a Disney song, Easy Road.
Yeah.
That's literally the bump.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's everybody. I said everybody got their things. They like
Officer Brown.
Jordan.
I
I think-
Cologne.
I don't have a favorite. But I got a favorite one. It's stronger than you. Stronger. Check it. That is.
Yes, and
That should be very right. If we know give me too much close quarters, that's causing problems. Anyway, but Jordan, I like Jordan because of the cushion. And I'm knocking at a brand like, for instance, like
Giorgio Armani.
yeah, Converse flat. It's a big fella.
Yeah.
That's right at your ankle.
Yeah.
Look, what you doing?
Converse
You
is
arches,
just
this hurts.
Converse is just socks with a sole. That's it. I mean, I just respect that as a sneakerhead. Cool.
Yeah.
I just respect Converse, and you should get the classics. You should understand like Converse and a white pair of Air Force Ones. Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, they the most comfortable for me.
Yeah.
I really like Jordan. Some of like new Air Max, the new Air Max are real comfortable. The golf field abroad, but that those two can't be something like that. But it's really looking good.
My neighbor.
Yeah.
That's all I want. But once again, responsibility. I can't spend $600 on a new pair of shoes because I got pay bills.
Electricity.
Yes.
Food. Unnecessary things. You know what I'm saying?
When I was younger, I used to forego so much necessities just for shoes. Like, oh, I cannot eat this week, to be honest, and I could just not eat. I mean, like, or the new pair of shoes that like come in at, yeah, this was 1% worth it. Just, I already eat tuna. Tuna already gone, so now I just gotta put water in it. I know it's just soup. Gotta make it work. It got to work.
Big up, brother.
Brunswick is the way to go.
Told you.
Blinks at the Bumblebee fan. Trash. Can't relate to that.
Hey, Bumblebee.
Nah, Brunswick is literally it.
Bumblebee has a special place in here.
The
My
trash.
aunt was setting a barrel,
Yeah.
and the barrel had always got the bumblebee and water, and that was just what I was accustomed to. And then I see all this new fangled
Brunswick
Brunswick.
literally has flavors.
Exactly,
At
and
this point.
I don't know about the flavor. I
You got
don't
your
know
water,
about all
you
this
got
fancy
your oil, you
chili.
got your tomato, you got your spicy chili.
Exactly, all this
That's my
fancy.
job.
Yes.
The small tuna though. I never want to try it. Very small tuna. The small Brunswick.
See, I don't know about all this fanciness. I know
Like chili
about.
one, the shit, like thunder.
I just know
It's literally eat that every day.
about one flavor.
Every
Little
day.
Chris crackers or something.
Every day.
I went to Portugal. The man got like a little fish, we love sardines. The man like sardines, tuna. All that Brunswick.
These
Too.
two. They got flavors.
The man love it.
Brunswick,
Love it.
You'll get there eventually.
Oh, yeah. I feel like I'm being a top
You are.
for every
They're
Sunday.
judging you harshly.
I'll try a Brunswick. Shout out Brunswick for potentially sponsoring us.
Wink, wink.
What actually are your criteria for sponsors? Like, what's somebody that you would say no to what to get?
It's gonna be a brand I like. First of all, a brand I can represent at any given point. That resonates with my brand because I got portray it to the people. So I got it. If I just don't like it, you could come to me. If you don't like it, I can't represent it.
Who are your sponsors right now?
Did you sell Shafat, Brunswick, Purity, marine spatial plan. Those are the boxer ships. The red locks. Yeah, the boxer ships we got. But
Just randomly.
yeah. But you hear about these salons you take care of, but you start with blocks. From jump, we got Kelly. Yeah, those are the brands. They've been about brands they worked with for years. They're the same. The Braden's generally. Barbados Prestige Tours estimated them. It is again this consistent branding that understands the brand identity and the work with the brand. So they work with charity, work with almost everything. So it's just understanding our brand alignment and going in person.
I saw when it happened, and then I saw that you were one of the head persons with the comments and stuff. But I wanted to more very from you know that you're a person, like how it made me feel when you first initially.
It pissed off.
Yeah.
It annoyed me. It really annoyed me. To imply that Barbadian artists are incapable of a foreign foot state. It was ridiculous. And that response, like, I can be honest with them, I can take that response, but it has some SPJs in there. Yeah, but but I think everything's happened for a reason, and it was like, Brian, you come watch everything. I really see what's going on, right? Because we as a people, we have this tendency to think, all right, because I see you here, I live with you, or you say a gap of me, you can't be great at saying, right? Somebody that coming from overseas has to be better than you because you're coming from overseas. That is not necessarily the case, right? When you travel, you're doing more than everybody that come in, right? But it's that mentality that Beijing isn't good enough. I think that another shift, another mindset shift. We as a people, you gotta work on it from children and great and great. But also with a set of ways, we gotta work on that, right? Or not, we're gonna lose a lot of our talent and our intelligence. Or people can say, well, I ain't getting what we deserve and they're gone. But yeah, having a bit of a brain drain here, right? And so that, for us hearing that it triggered me, it was like, man, you can't be serious. It was very, very annoying. So it just lit some fuel on the fire for me. Because I want to know, the usually gain and I'm talking about this and that. But I felt compelled to speak up on that. And I stand on the words.
I never really heard you come on other topics.
Hey,
something had to touch you.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, so
somebody started beef with Mikey.
People tell me, and I think it's because to it. Remember the record I told you about? Listen, people didn't want to see the agents.
Yeah.
The agents didn't want to see the agents. Right? I tried to reiterate the people. I said, what's so special about Barbados from this side that people go to Trinidad and see Trinidad, go to Grenada and see Grenada, go to Antigua and see Antigua. Solution. I come Barbados to see everybody. But I'm going to say, people come Barbados to see agents. But we still in this, like, no, we got think, no, we don't. people come in to see me, let me show them when we have been, and I do it as an experiment this year. I asked my friends that in Grenada, tell them, when they get paid, where they want to go and ask for something. 4 songs. 10 people. All of them get cursed. You must learn the Grenadian music.
Understand. So my question was, with the rise of AI currently, right? And you can sing, like they're taking out certain songs, like got this fit set kind of sharp. Like, hold on, we're changing the core style of song, right? Have you thought of using AI in your music? That's part one of the question. And two, like you said, you dabble in all these other little genres. Have you take stuff from those genres and try to add to soca so that you could make it a little more?
Okay, so we working with work hours. Yes, that's the last question first.
Yes.
Yes. There are certain feels that we would take from reggae, same R&B, even classical music, right? And believe it or not, classical music, right? Take certain elements, certain tones, and that kind of stuff, as well that encourage certain feelings, right? A Christmas song and a Christmas song, like nothing like changes.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of people they change, but if you take that out of most Christmas songs, they ain't song the same. It's different. That simple little thing is give it that feel, right? So it just experimented with different little tones and that sort of stuff, and having what would say a different undertone at times. But that, to me, that's the beauty of fusions. It's getting the feel of the other genre without letting it dominate the original genre, right? With regards to using AI in the future, there's certain things that we gotta accept, we gotta find a way to work with, but we gotta let it completely take over, right? There's actually a part of me that thinks with AI, the imperfection of music and human music is going to be something. Yeah, you know what I mean? So from a standpoint of they can do it perfect. Got everything, all the right elements and all that kind of stuff. Imperfection of the human element is what's going to really lock in to him. And that may be, so again, kind of full circle. Eventually. That's my thinking.
That's what I was doing. Like, imperfections is human. Correct. So we could whatever everybody say we want things perfect, So when you get perfect is realize something missing from perfection. Something's always missing from quote unquote perfection. There's some or feel non-organic. And just when humans do something, it just resonate with humans, obviously. So I think that's the same thing as I happen with the same AI stuff. Is the imperfections that we have as humans is exactly kind of what people can want to gravitate towards for the most part.
Are we actually done now?
Yeah.
Maybe.
You got it?
I think more fun.
Great.
Does Mikey like ramen?
Alright, so thank you so much for coming on. I hope that everyone that is watching this actually got the vibe and the energy that we were getting, because in here it's really full of energy. Our vibes. Hope it translated to you guys. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for Mikey for being here, taking time out. Support, like, comment, subscribe. Buy some friends with, because that's it.
I support the charity, guys.
Yes.
Support the charity.
Team Mikey Charity is on all social media, or you can link me on across all the platforms. Mikey Mercer 246. You can chat to me on all the streaming platforms as well. Support the thing. Keep pushing. Thanks to everybody that's been supporting me thus far. I thank you for having me. This is fun.
Bye, guys.
Love, peace, sport, Reese, bees, spots, and jelly. Lot of mercy. Shove up.
Yeah.